Hello, this is Jen Espinosa-Goswami coming to you from the great out of doors. Thank you for joining me here on Facebook Live. I will be going live on Facebook every Tuesday afternoon and Friday afternoon, so you are welcome to join me throughout the month of August. I'm just walking over to my little alcove over here outside. It's too beautiful to be indoors. But today is all about goal achievement. Because, well, I'm inspired by the Olympics just like anyone else. And I'm sure some of you are watching the Olympics and wonder, where does that motivation come from? Where does that ultimate goal achievement come from? And more importantly, how can you utilize and harness that for yourself when it comes to your goals? Let me find a place to sit down and then we'll talk about it, okay? All right, thank you for joining me. If you're here with me live on Facebook Live, we are talking goal achievement and your health. The two go hand in hand. And this actually came from a conversation I had with a client recently. So I wanted to talk about it because she was in a very vulnerable place, and I really admire her courage and sensitivity to talk about goals. But she told me the other day, and it really struck me. She said, well, I don't really have an ideal weight. I didn't really set a goal for myself because I'm kind of afraid I won't get there. And her answer and response just really hit me because I know she's not alone, and I know you're not alone. Like, there are days when coming up with a goal feels like an exercise in futility, right? Where you're like, well, last week I had this goal and I didn't make it. And so this week I'm just not going to make a goal at all. You feel like you're protecting yourself, right? Well, unfortunately, that's not the case. In order to achieve any goal or anything great in your life, you need to have a goal. So today's Facebook Live is all about goal achievement so that you can win at health, just like an Olympian. And I am inspired by some of the examples we've seen from the Summer Olympics here in Rio. So I'm very excited to talk about goal achievement today. Rule number one, you must have a goal. I don't care what your goal is, but you have to care what your goal is. It has to fire you up. It has to get you excited. It has to be something that is slightly beyond your reach. Let me give you an example of that. So, for example, me, when I first set out to lose weight, my only goal was to live a long and healthy life. That's not going to cut it anymore. That's not making a goal like a champion, like an Olympic champion. The type of goal I might set today would be more along the lines of, I want to bench press 250 pounds. That may even be a little bit of a stretch for me. I want to be able to do 2 unassisted pull-ups on the bar at the monkey bars that my children play at. That would be a stretch goal for me, and that would be something I could probably achieve in my lifetime. So it's really important to have a goal to start off with. Often when I work with health coaching clients, they'll say, my only goal is to feel healthy. My only goal is to feel happy. My only goal is to be good, to feel good. How do you measure that? Can you measure happiness? Can you measure how you feel? No, you can't. You don't see a single Olympian go up to the podium or into the pool or onto the track and say, my only goal is to run good, to swim good, to leap good. That's not going to get them anywhere, and that's not how they're able to achieve the amazing things they're able to achieve. Instead, what they do is they set incremental goals that are milestones to success. So a person who wants to beat the world record for swimming is not saying, I'm going to swim better than I did last time. Well, what did they swim last time? Did it take them 2 minutes? Then this time it's going to take them 1 minute and 55 seconds. That's a milestone that they can use to achieve their ultimate goal of beating the world record. You have to take the same approach when it comes to your health. And health is such a generic term because health is very much relative. So if you're a person who says, I want to be healthy, quantify that, measure that. What does that mean to you? Does it mean a certain number on the scale? Then identify that. Does it mean a certain size, maybe tucked in your closet that you haven't worn for years? Quantify that and identify it. And then you set those milestones, those small little goals, still a challenge for you, but not terribly, like not out of your reach, and set out for that goal. That's how you set a goal like a champion, an Olympic champion, by the way. So I'm offering this live today in celebration of my brand new health coaching program. It's called Release. It is not for the faint of heart or for the sprinters. It is a marathon, a program to help you reach your lifelong goals when it comes to health. Whether that's a size or a weight or a feeling, you will get there on my 6-month Release program. But let's talk a little bit more about goals. Everyone says, well, in order to achieve your goals, you have to be disciplined, you have to be motivated. Nobody, and I'm telling you, absolutely nobody can do that every day entirely on their own. You need a support system. Now, not all of us need the same type of support system that others do. For example, I might be more introverted. I might be more self-motivated. I might be more of a do-it-yourself type of character. I was able to lose 100 pounds on my own. How I was able to keep up my weight loss, though, did involve a level of accountability that I didn't need when I was losing weight. So what you need to identify for yourself when it comes to your health goals, what kind of support and accountability do you need? Not what your neighbor needs, not what your sister needs. What do you need? Do you get motivated by a person-to-person interaction? Do you get motivated by group hype? Do you get motivated by having someone that you regularly check in with? That is what you need to keep your support system going. I just want to throw a little disclaimer out there. A lot of people say, well, my family supports me, or my best friend supports me, or even my coworkers support me. Support comes in many different forms, and there's active support and passive support. So I might love you to death, and that's my support for your goals. That doesn't mean that I'm actively going to be cheering and egging you on for whatever your next milestone is, because that's not my job. It's not my job to be your coach if I'm your family member. And that's why coaching is so powerful. So just a little plug for my program out here. If you're the type of person who needs that dedicated support that is active and not passive. So in other words, it's not a, my neighbor and I are doing this together. That's kind of a passive support. Working with a coach is an active type of support. And you know, there's not a single Olympian out there who says, I'm going to beat the world record and I'm going to do it without hiring a coach. If you have never achieved your ideal body weight and you've never achieved your best health, it's going to be that much more challenging for you when you're trying to achieve it, if you don't have that type of support. So number one, identify your goal and make it quantifiable. Develop those milestones. Number two, find the right support for you where you are today compared to where you need to be tomorrow. Number three, don't follow all the rules. Don't follow all the rules. Are you a rule follower? That's cool. Go on one of those cookie cutter programs like Weight Watchers and Slim Fast and MetaFast and all those crap programs. They're great. They're great for a certain type of person. A very organized, diligent, checklist kind of person. If that doesn't resonate with you, there's still a program for you. It's a program that's led by you and for you. And that's what Release is. I don't give you templates and checklists and all that crap. If you need that, you need it. But at the end of the day, all of us who have lost a significant amount of weight and kept it off have done so because we have a flexible, customized approach according to what our current needs are and what our tomorrow needs are. We need to be flexible and adaptable. Some people might say, if you're going for an Olympic goal, you need to have a plan B, right? You're doing everything in your power. You're training every day. You're working so hard. You're working with the right support. What if you don't get there? What is your backup plan? What comes next for you? Do you crumple in a heap and say, I just don't know, I just give up, it's over? No. You persist because you adapt to your circumstances and you flex your methods in order to get there. Flexibility is the #1 thing that you will need, especially as you're plateauing in your weight loss program, or if you're just stuck. You've done what you can, you've exhausted your resources, and you don't quite know where to pick yourself up. The support will help you, but even more than that, the support will identify your unique style and your unique situation. All right, thank you for joining me here on Facebook Live. Come join me again on Friday afternoon. Again, throughout the month of August, I will be doing Tuesday afternoon and Friday afternoon. We'll be talking about how you can achieve your best body in just minutes a day in celebration of my brand new program called Release, which you can get more details on in the link in the comments down here. I'll drop the link to join the early bird list. I just released a brand new introduction to the program, including how you can save money by joining today. I really love to have you here. I have a special bonus offer for the first 3 who sign up. I hope it's you. I can't wait to work with you. I can't wait to support you and flex you along this journey. We can do this, and we will do it stronger together. Thank you for joining me here. Make sure to like my page and comment below with your questions or concerns. Let me know what you want to hear in my next Facebook Live, because this is all for you, my friends. This is absolutely for you, and I want to be able to support you no matter where you are today. Talk soon. Bye-bye.